Hey guys, Alec Peirce on the roof. No, at the ranch. I'm on the roof. This is the roof. This part up here. And I thought I would share this with you because a lot of people don't quite understand slope of a roof, which is important information if you're ordering roof covering, steel, whatever else. For a variety of reasons, you might want to know the slope of your roof. Now, it's pretty simple. My dad taught me this 100 years ago. It seems that way. And it's pretty simple, really. The slope of a roof, not the angle, that's different. That's in degrees. But the slope is expressed as a number compared to 12 inches. So it could be 412, 512, 612, 7. It could be anything 12. And essentially what it amounts to is the rise, the amount that the roof goes up over 12 inches. So it's really very simple, and there's lots of ways to measure it. There's all kinds of tools to measure it, but the easiest way to measure it is with a relatively short, accurate level, and you put that short, accurate level on the roof like so, anywhere, doesn't matter where, and you mark 12 inches. See the black mark on there, Kevin? That's 12 inches. So you put that on the roof. Now if you hold the level, so it's level, you're watching the bubble, make it level, hold the tape measure right below that spot at 12 inches, it says 8. Couldn't be much simpler than that. This roof has a slope of 812. Just that easy. Could be 912, 1212. 1212 is 45 degrees. It goes up 12 for every 12 of distance, of horizontal distance. That's 45 degrees, and I guess 2412 would be straight up, would it, Kevin? Anyway, this roof has a slope of 812, which is relatively steep. Wouldn't call it steep, but it's relatively steep. Fairly a steep roof. Now we're all ready to start putting the insulation. And then the steel. We have a nice red steel roof to go on here to match the trim on our cabin. That's going to happen pretty soon. But now we know the slope. We can measure the steel, get it ordered, have it here in a few days, and get it on there ready for winter. It's almost winter here. Well, it's not winter yet, but it's getting there. Anyway, now I'm going to show you another trick that we also discovered and learned, partly because this roof has a steep slope. One thing we discovered as we got to the roof is that the roof here is quite steep. Now, we talked about this just a few seconds ago about how it's a 812 pitch on this roof, which is fairly steep, and that makes a bit of a problem, particularly for a 75-year-old man and a 65-year-old lady. We've done this all ourselves, all this wood out here over the past month or so, and built the whole thing. For us to get up there and start walking around and putting on tin roof, it's a little bit steep for us, but we're trying to figure out how we can make it safer. We were going to put up extra wood to stand on, and maybe we'll hook up a ladder system, 2 ladders tied together at the top, hanging down, but this is the simplest and the easiest. We threw a rope over. And then I threw a strap over. So we have a couple of ropes and a couple of straps, and really what it comes down to is now, wherever you can stand on those straps up there, you can see up there now, Kevin, you can stand on that wooden strapping, that 3/4 inch wooden strapping. You can stand on that, not a problem, but it's very thin. It's only 3/4 of an inch, so it doesn't really give you a whole lot of purchase, and you don't feel too safe, at least certainly not. I don't anyway at my age, and so these ropes make it much easier. Just take a walk along there if you can, Diana, and show us. As long as you have a rope in your hand, you feel great. So now we can go along there, we can put the tar paper down, and the steel, the nice bright red steel roof is showing up shortly. We put 5 sheets across on each side. We can get up there, put them down, screw them down into place, and it all feels pretty secure. So just another simple little tip. If you guys are doing any work on a roof, and particularly if the roof is a little bit steep, and you're feeling a little bit unsure, throw a couple of ropes over it. You can climb with your ladder, grab the rope, pull yourself up, and it gives you something solid, secure to hang on to as you're moving around on that steep roof. Hey, maybe you don't need it, but it certainly helped us, and maybe sometime you're building a shed or a barn or whatever, and it might just come to the back of your mind. Alec Peirce had a good idea. Whatever. Anyway, there you go, guys. Back to the cabin. We're going to get the steel on, get my wife off the roof. Talk to you soon. Alec Peirce at the ranch, in the bush at the ranch.